Hello everyone, and welcome back to another JayShooe video. Today we got something a little bit different, but this is the type of stuff I want to do a bit more. I'm excited for this one. This is something I saw, some of the big boys do it. PewDiePie did it, Jacksepticeye did it, so I'm going to do it. And I know they have millions, PewDiePie hundreds of millions of subscribers. I have 31. That's going to change. With this video, you're going to see this, you're going to love it, you're going to agree or disagree, and you're going to, you know what, this boy's a gem. I'm going to subscribe to him, okay? So why don't you do that right now? You don't even know what this video is yet, but trust me, you're going to want to do that, okay? Promise. But in this video, we're going to be going over my top 9 favorite video games of all time. The best video games ever made, in my humble opinion. Some of these you're going to disagree with. Some of these you're going to think are amazing. We aren't going to have the same opinion, and that's amazing. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments what your top 9 favorite games are, and I will tell you how wrong you are, because I'm right, and these videos are the best. These games are the best. I've been playing video games a long time. You're going to see a common theme with these games, but I'm excited. Let's get into it. I'm recording just my face here, and in editing, I'm going to be putting the games over top. Hopefully that happens. If it doesn't, you won't be seeing this video. If it does, I will have figured out how to do it. I'm still learning how to edit. I think I can make this happen. I think it'd be a banger. Let's go. One more quick point. Hope the audio is good. I am in a completely unfinished basement. If the audio is shit, you will once again not see this video. But hopefully it's okay. This will hopefully all be changing around me soon. But for now, this is what it is. And let's go. These are in no particular order, except for the first one. First one I'm going to mention is my favorite game ever made. I love it. That is Red Dead Redemption 2. The story is incredible. That's where I gotta start. The story, you'll see a common theme with these games that I love. I just love my story. I love a good story. I love it to look like a movie. I love to get engaged. I cried in Red Dead Redemption 2. I cried in Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption 1 was an amazing game. Red Dead Redemption 2, even better. The story in this game, you get so connected to Arthur, and even though he is a bad guy per se, I wouldn't call him a bad guy, but he calls himself a bad guy in the game. You can tell, he just wants to do good. The life he's in isn't great, but he makes the most of it, and the story just hits you so hard. The end of Arthur's story there near the end of the game, just it's amazing. Love it. Not too much more to say there. The soundtrack, phenomenal. The world, the open world, that you could spend hundreds of hours in this game and not get bored. It's beautiful. There's so much to explore, so many side quests to do. The main quest, storyline, etc. is so good, and I love it. It ties in so well to the first game, with being as well as being able to be so different than the first game. And it's just an unbelievable game. I promise you, if you haven't played it, check it out. You don't need to play the first one first. This is a prequel to that one. There are, you got some cool Easter eggs and stuff in there if you played the first one, but not necessary. If you love video games and you love a good story, I promise you're going to want to check this game out. If you haven't already, I don't know why you haven't. If you're watching this video, you must like video games, and if you haven't checked this out, I don't know what you're doing. Great game made by Rockstar. I think Rockstar doesn't miss. They are so good. Grand Theft Auto 5 is on this list. Like I said, Rockstar doesn't miss. They're so good. Their world building, their open world. Like I said, that's like the same as world building. They are different, but it's just phenomenal. So in Red Dead Redemption, I have a soft spot for the Old West, and this hits it so perfectly, and the story and the characters and the emotion is just so raw and so powerful in this game. I cried at the end of Arthur's story anyways. Unbelievable. The choices you can make really make it feel alive, and even though it's a linear story per se, you have choices you make. There are multiple endings, and they feel to me like they matter, and it's just, I was able to make Arthur who I want him to be, and the story does kind of help you along that, but just an unbelievable game. It's my favorite game ever made. There are games coming out that I think could beat it. I'm just gonna say I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Hogwarts Legacy, if that's done correctly, that could very well contend easily to be on this list, maybe number one, just because of how big a Harry Potter fan I am. But that's not what this video is about. Quick plug, if you want to see more information about Hogwarts Legacy, I have a whole channel dedicated to it. It's called The Wizarding World Nerd. Check it out on YouTube. Quick plug for myself there. Let's move on to my second favorite game. That's not true. Not my second favorite game. The second game on this list. Like I said, these are no particular order. Oh, this is high up there. 2018, I believe. Sony's Marvel Spider-Man. Once again, just like Red Dead Redemption 2, an unbelievable story to this game. The emotion is so good. As a longtime Spider-Man fan, as you know, most people are, because Spider-Man is fucking awesome. It hits it so well. There's so much emotion, so much story, so much just, you know, the gameplay, by the way, too, is you feel like Spider-Man swinging through New York City and just being a complete badass like he is, and it's incredible, done very well. Insomniac Games, you know, knocked it out of the park here. I said that with Red Dead Redemption. I think they knocked Marvel Spider-Man out of the park. I'm actually recording this a few days after the PlayStation Showcase, where Insomniac Games just announced and revealed Spider-Man 2, as well as a game I am very excited for, Marvel's Wolverine, which came out of nowhere. Very excited for that. I keep just mentioning new games that are coming out that could be on this list. Give this a year. I might do an updated list in like a year 3, sometime when those games come out, and because those, like, just looking at those, they could easily be on here. Hogwarts Legacy, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2. I probably want to have 2 Spider-Man on here. Let's see if it's better than the first one. Miles Morales was also very good, very well done. Just a little teaser when the PS5 came out, getting you kind of hyped again and getting ready for Spider-Man 2, which isn't coming out till 2023, but hey, I'm excited for it. Venom in that, it's going to be great. But yeah, just going back to Marvel Spider-Man, just so well done. It's a game I actually bought when it first came out, 2018. I don't know if there are other games that came along that I played, and I kind of just left beside if I didn't really enjoy the first part, which is maybe true. It kind of maybe started off a bit slow. Looking back, I don't think so, but maybe at the time. But I picked it up again in probably 2020, early 2020, right before, a couple months before Miles Morales came out, whatever that was. That was 2020, right? November 2020, when the PS5 came out. So I probably played it the summer of 2020. Instead 2020 a lot. But I probably picked it up then, back up then, and I played it all the way through, and man, was I missing it the first time. So phenomenal. I have played the remastered on PS5 now. Great game. Again, I love raw emotion. I love story. I love a game that makes you feel. It gets you invested in the character, and then makes you feel stuff. And Red Dead Redemption, as I previously said, did a great job of that, as you were able to make your own kind of choices and get invested, and then, you know, it just happens. In Spider-Man, you know, it's a very linear story, but that open world, and just, you know, they did a good job of making you feel like Peter Parker, making you feel like Spider-Man while you're playing the game. And then when the, you know, those movie-like cutscenes came along, and, you know, happened, for me anyways, it hit hard. I'll admit it again, I cried. You guys, if you've played the game, you know the scene I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it, even though I think I probably could. Came out 3 years ago, but I'm not going to. Play it if you haven't. Same with Red Dead Redemption. Just play those games. Unbelievable. Next is a game everyone of you has played. If you haven't, where have you been? I said that about Red Dead Redemption 2, and this is a million times worse. Grand Theft Auto 5. Came out in 2013, and the game still holds up today. I think it's one of the greatest games ever made. I personally love the game, but outside of me and how I like it, I just think greatest game ever made. It still holds up, 2021. They're still updating it. I know it's just online. I would like single player stuff, but hey, but it still holds up. In single player, the graphics, the open world, the side quest, everything about it just still holds up to this day. Is still, you know, it's not perfect, but they were able to create a game on PS3 that is still a solid piece of work. on the PlayStation 5, and I think that's just incredible. No announcement on GTA 6. It's not confirmed. I guarantee it's coming. I can't wait till it comes, because if they were able to do, what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5 in 2013 with the PS3, imagine what they'll be able to do in 2021, 2022, 2025, whatever, with the PS5, Xbox Series X. It's unbelievable. I couldn't imagine. I can't imagine what they're going to be able to do, and I can't wait. Like I said, with Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games doesn't miss. Incredible studio. Anything they ever announce, I'm excited for. Just, they have such a great track record, in my opinion, with just solid AAA games, just solid games in general. And the characters in this were great. The first game I ever remember with playing 3 characters, being able to switch between them all having their own story intertwined together. You can do anything. It's it's obviously a very mature game, but you can do anything. And now with the inclusion of online and what they've done there and mods, it's a real life simulator if you want it to be. It's a police simulator if you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be, and it still holds up to say incredible. I don't know if anyone's gonna argue that that's one of the greatest games ever made. It just with everything that's packed into that. The story is, it's good. It's not the best in the world, but it's fantastic, at least, and no problem getting through it, no problem playing it. It's done very well. So, just fantastic. I don't think I need to go too in depth into Grand Theft Auto 5. Everyone knows what it is, and everyone knows what it brings to the table, and I don't think anyone's going to argue that if maybe it's not on your list, but I don't think you can fault anyone for having it on there. It's just because of the game it is and everything it's done, and it reinvented so much for the gaming industry since then. And yeah, not much more to say there. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. You know what you're getting, and it's deserving to be on this list for sure. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So a lot of people have a Call of Duty on their list. Everyone's played Call of Duty. Everyone's loved it. Most people have World War II. That's their go-to. I'll be honest, never played it. I have never played Call of Duty World War II. That I misspoke. I've never played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's the game I meant to say. I've never played Modern Warfare 2. That's the game most people have on their lists. Never played it. When it came out, I think I was not even gonna guess. I don't know. Wasn't old enough to go buy these games myself. I had to rely on my parents, and at that time my parents wouldn't get it for me. The first Call of Duty I played was Modern Warfare 3, and I almost put that on this list because it was the first one I played. I loved it, played it with my friends. But Black Ops 2 just, it came out right after, and I got Modern Warfare 3 kind of halfway through halfway through the year. Like, it had already been out for 5 or 6 months when I got it, because I was trying to convince my parents to let me get it. And I finally got it, played it, loved it. But Black Ops 2 was the first one I got at launch. And played it so much. I wish I knew how many hours I had in that game. Got fairly good at it, I feel, for myself. I mean, I'm not great at video games. I didn't get great at it, but got good at it. And I remember I got Diamond, to get Diamond in that, didn't you have to get gold in every... You had to get gold in every category. So to get Diamond, you had to get gold on all them submachine guns, or gold on all the assault rifles. I remember, if that's how it works, I remember getting gold or diamond for all the submachine guns, on the assault rifles, on the shotguns, and the snipers. Like, I went hard. I loved it. Friggin' PDW on Hijack. I don't know. That was my thing. That was my and I loved it, played the crap out of it, played it with the boys, played it so much. Nuketown, oh, great. I know I was in Black Ops 1, but I didn't play that either. But Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 were the CODs I really got into, and I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 all the way through. I mean, I've picked it up recently, maybe not in the last year or two, but lately, and it doesn't quite hold up as well, but it just has a special place in my heart for just being first Call of Duty I played all the way through. Loved it. I don't think any Call of Duty will ever match the feeling of just, I had playing Black Ops 2. Loved the maps. The weapons were great. It was just a great game all around for me. I played it, when I was younger, so I didn't nitpick the games as much as I kind of do now, but I just remember having so much fun playing it. I couldn't wait to get home from school and play it. Like, I know everyone says that, but most people say that Modern Warfare 2. And I probably did miss out. Like, if I played that, that would probably would have been my favorite Call of Duty. But I didn't play it, and Black Ops 2 fills that hole for me very well. Fantastic zombies in it. Oh, I remember me and my brother playing zombies, and just having to go to bed and pausing it and not waiting, or dinner time. Nope, can't play in the middle of it. I don't know what round we got up to. We got so good. It's so much fun. That's another big reason it's on here. It's a great game I was able to bond with over with my brother, and we can always have those memories to cherish and stuff. And we played multiplayer together, obviously, and the zombies was just unreal, just so much fun. And I don't even remember the campaign. Don't even think I played it, but that's fine. That's not why I had it. So just fantastic. It's just Call of Duty. It's Black Ops 2. Once again, you know what you're getting. You might not like it as much as I do, but it holds a special place in my heart for those reasons I stated, and for that, it's on my list. My top 9 games ever. Next, we move on. Another one everyone knows. What is there more to say about it? Minecraft. It's continuously being updated. It's a fantastic game. I played it's thousands of hours. Again, bonding with my brother playing it. Me and my girlfriend have played it a lot, which is, it's a great game for us to play together. And of course the boys, you're getting those servers up, and playing, you can do modded Minecraft, you can do whatever, and just so many good memories with so many important people in my life playing this game. And for that, it just can't not be on the list. I cherish it so much. Your imagination can just go wild when you play it, and even though it's not perfect, in my opinion anyways, there's so many good things about it and so many reasons that it can just, it just stands out. You can be so creative, and it's a way you can just play and have fun with all kinds of different people, whether it's young kids, whether it's the boys you've known forever, whether it's your girlfriend that's getting into gaming, or whether it's your brother you just want to chill with one night and just start up a server. Just that you can do all of it, and just switch back and forth from one to the other. You can just hop on one server or another and do a whole bunch of different things. Fantastic. The next point isn't even related to me, but there's so many fantastic YouTubers I've gotten to watch out there, and their careers have just exploded, and they've been able to make a living out of playing this game. And the same could be said about maybe Call of Duty, not necessarily Black Ops 2, but the Call of Duty franchise. Grand Theft Auto 5, definitely, there are people like that. But Minecraft is just, there's such a community around it, and so many people just who made a living off it, and it's just continually getting better and more updates, and you can always go back to it. It's a game you can always go back to. It's not that expensive. You got it forever once you buy it, and you can just go back to play forever. So many good memories here, just with all kinds of important people in my life, as I stated, and for that reason, it's on this list, and I don't know if it's ever going anywhere. It's nothing special, nothing, didn't cry over the amazing story, because there isn't one, but you can just make it what you want. And I've just always had so fun playing thousands of hours of this with amazing people. So for that, it's on here, and it deserves that spot for sure. Next up, we got Uncharted 4. So Uncharted 4, Thief's End. Once again, great story. Not open world like Red Dead or Spider-Man or Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is a bit different, bit outside this category, but just an unbelievable story. I played all the other Uncharted's, and I know a lot of people like 2. We don't talk about 3. 1's good because it was the start of the franchise. 2 is great. That train scene at the start, that train, I say scene, that section, I guess, the first chapter there, fantastic. I played that over and over again just because it was a hell of a lot of fun. But 4 is the end to the story, and I think it provides a very good conclusion. You get nice flashbacks, and the story is just good. It's nothing fantastic, but it's a character you've been following for a while if you played the games, and it brings a nice ending. There's a ton of Easter eggs in it that are great. On PS4, so it's able to up the quality a bit, and there's new gameplay features in it that I think add a ton to the game. The driving, in particular, I believe that was a new feature. I'm second guessing myself now, but if it's not, I'm sorry. But it was just a good game. Nothing too long, but it did what it needed to, and it wasn't an open world, but it was still rewarding, and it didn't feel like it wasn't an open world while you're playing it. Just great story, great mechanics, great new features in the game, and it just brought a beautiful conclusion to an amazing franchise. Next up, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So I played quite a few of the Assassin's Creed games. I played everyone since Black Flag. What was before Black Flag? Don't you remember? Was that Brotherhood? It might have been. I know that's a lot of people's favorite, but I didn't play it. Just like the Call of Duty, I didn't play it. I was too busy playing other games at that point, and my parents wouldn't let me get them. But here I am now. I'm an adult, and I buy the games I want, and I play the games I want. In this game, absolutely loved. Again, maybe it's because the first Assassin's Creed game I really played, but just something about that pirate life was unbelievable. The ships, the whole mechanics of that, infiltrating those ships. It's not even the right word, but I don't even know what to call it. I forget. But just the attacking of the ships and the whole pirate's life was amazing. The character I loved. What's his name? I don't even remember. Is that Ezio? Pretty sure it's Ezio. No, it's not actually, is it? It's not. I don't even remember his name. That's how much I like this game. That's probably not helping my case. I don't remember who that is. He was a sick character. Even better though was, again, I don't even remember this guy's name. I don't remember names. I haven't played this game in so long. And I remember just having such a good time with it, just having so much fun and messing around with it. But his partner, the black guy, the captain of the boat, whatever his name was, I don't even remember. But I loved him. The chemistry, the dynamic they had there was amazing. The story was unreal. Once again, I say that. I don't even know if I finished the story. I can't even remember now. If I did, I don't know how it ends. But this is just on here because I just have so many fond memories of just exploring the open world, and the ship combat was top notch, and the music in this game, the sailing songs, the pirate saying the pirate songs, whatever, they were so good, so well done. And again, the ship combo was so well done. It was just so different than anything I'd ever played before that it just stands out, and I just had so much fun with it outside of the story. And the story I loved, and I remember the cutscenes being like movies to me. I don't even remember what they're about, but I just remember being so enthralled with this game and its story and its characters and its open world action. And it was the first Assassin's Creed game I really got into and played. I've never finished an Assassin's Creed game. I don't care. Never admit it. I am not afraid to admit it. I'll say it straight up. I've played every one since Black Flag, and I've never finished one. I still have no idea how the freaking, what's it called? The Animus? That's not what it's called at all. You're playing as an assassin, but then you're actually a character in real life who goes into like a coffin thing. Like, what's the name of the place? I don't even remember. I don't know how that works still. I still have no fucking idea. And I played every Assassin's Creed game and never completed one. They're a lot of fun. The newer ones are, there's a few in the middle. Syndicate, Unity, or meh. I think the newer ones are better. Origins was good. Odyssey was great. Valhalla was fantastic. I never beat them though. They're just so long. I don't have time to play through the whole game to know how good they are. Right now I'm playing 3 games at once. 3 games that have been out for a while, a decent couple of years. I'm still playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's good. I'm getting near the end of it, and it's good, but I haven't beat it yet. I'm playing God of War, 2018 God of War. Just started it because I saw the God of War Ragnarok trailer and it looks sick, and I've been meaning to play God of War, but I haven't. And I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima still. Those are 3 games that could be amazing, could all be on this list, but I haven't finished them, and I probably won't. I'll finish Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm getting close. I'd love to finish them all because these games I have finished are amazing, and I've heard so many good things about Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn. They're all fantastic games. I know they are, and I know I'll love them. I'm so bad at finishing games. I don't know why. I play the first little bit, and then a new game comes out, boom, done. I'm excited for Far Cry 6. Probably won't finish it. Oh, that's a game I didn't even think to put on here, though. Far Cry 4. Loved that game, and I did finish that one. I did finish Far Cry 4, and it was great. Don't think it's worthy quite. I don't think it's quite worthy to be on here. I might do a second one with, like, honorable mentions, and it'll definitely be on there. Another game that's an honorable mention, Civilization 5. So many hours in that game. It's completely different than any of the ones here, but it is a fantastic game. It's a strategy game, which I don't normally love, but it's just good. Don't know what more to say about it. That's Black Flag, which I gave you a bunch of reasons why I probably shouldn't have it on here, and yet it is, because I do love it, and it has a special place in my heart, and it's my goddamn list, so I get to choose what's on here, and I choose Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Next one, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Easy. I know it's not the best game in the world, but huge Star Wars fan. Love it. Love Star Wars. If you get to know me at all through this channel, that's one thing you'll hear a ton. Same with Hogwarts Legacy. Well, Harry Potter, the new Hogwarts Legacy, I'll talk about a lot because it's going to be great, I hope. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. To keep talking about the PlayStation Showcase, I should have just done a video on that. Should have just done a video on PlayStation Showcase. But speaking of that, the Old Republic remake, never played the original Knights of the Old Republic. The remake for PS5, can't wait to get into. I wanted to play Knights of the Old Republic, I just couldn't get into it because it's old and outdated. And as you see, my list here is very new and AAA, so very excited for that remake. It's going to be fantastic. I know it will. I have faith. But Jedi Fallen Order is on this list. Deserves to be a great new Star Wars story in the canon Star Wars universe. Cal Kestis is fantastic. I can't wait to see him in other mediums. There'll definitely be a Jedi Fallen Order 2 game, but I'm hoping to see him in, at the very least comics, but, very possible for movies, and definitely TV. There's so much room for him in TV, and so a character that's created in a video game, making that leap to live action would be fantastic. I think the actor did a fantastic job. Not gonna remember his name right now. He was in Gotham. He was in Gotham. He was Joker, wasn't he? I don't remember, but he was in Gotham, and he did a really good job. He did a great job in this. The characters are fantastic. The story is really good. There's so much extra you get for exploring, and even though it's not quite an open world, you can explore, and you gain so much extra from it. The music in this is fantastic. The Star Wars music, top notch, just like all Star Wars media is. If you like Star Wars and you haven't played this game, you're missing out. If you are a Star Wars fan, you have played it, you probably like it. There's not much to dislike about it. They didn't take a whole lot of risks, but they delivered a fantastic product with a great story, great characters, and I'm very excited for the next one. It's been a while since we had a Star Wars game, a good Star Wars story game. I don't know the last time we got one of those. Have we ever had another one? Maybe not. I don't remember. This one did a fantastic job of it, and they can build off this, and I'm very excited for that. Very excited for the future of Star Wars gaming and other games that can now come from this company, or seeing the success that this game had, like Hogwarts Legacy possibly. I don't know. I keep talking about it. God, I can't wait for that game. I'm such a huge Harry Potter nerd, and that game looks like it will be so perfect. I'm getting my hypes up too much. I'm going to be disappointed. I can tell, just because I'm expecting too much. The final game on this list, which is probably the hardest one to put on, or the hardest spot to fill, but I filled it with The Last of Us. The 2013 Last of Us. Played through it all. Loved it. Played through the remastered. Loved it. Guess what? Another game I haven't finished up, The Last of Us 2. It might be on here, but I can't fucking finish games. I don't know why. This is like 90% of the games I've finished in my life are on this list. So if I finished all the games I've been talking about, this list might even be completely different. So don't listen to me. These are the greatest games of all time, yet I've literally played only these games apparently. I've only finished these games. I'm realizing that now. But this is my opinion, and my opinion's right. So Last of Us is on here. Great game. I really got invested in the characters. Joel has such a compelling and intriguing story, and just a game that a story that just enthralls you. And Joel's story, because losing his daughter right away and taking in this new girl, and him wanting to save the world, and Ellie wanting to save the world, but you know, Joel's trying to be a father here, and there's so much going on. The ending, once again, unbelievable. I cried at the end of that game. You know, I cried at the end of most of the games, and I cry against. I need to finish games. What am I doing? I should stop making this video and go play those games. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna play some games for a few hours, because it really sounds like I need to. But the gameplay, I honestly am not the biggest fan of the gameplay. I think at times it can be clunky, and I think at times it can be slow, and I do know that's what they're going for, but it's just not quite my style. But they do a good job with the story. I'd love to, you know, watch it just as a movie, because the story, the characters are so good. Everything is just, it's just a good game. The story is what does it for me. The gameplay could be better. I find that too with The Last of Us 2. I had trouble. There's some times it was just slow, and it's like, you know, I just want the next cutscene. I just don't want to know what's gonna happen. But when those cutscenes came, especially in The Last of Us 1, I was glued to the screen. Wasn't going anywhere. I played it first at a friend's house, actually. Shout out my boy Josh. Played at his house first, and then I got it for myself, and it was, I just love it. It'll always have a special place in my heart, because it's just a good game. I can always go back to it. Always has a great story. Always has great characters I can rely on. They're making a TV show about it now that I can't wait for. That's super exciting. I think that'll be good. I think it'll be disappointing because of how much I love this game, but you never know. But I mean, I know I basically just said these games are great. Why? Do you want to know why they're great? Because they're great. That's basically what I said throughout this entire video, and I realize that now. And this video might suck ass. I don't know if any of you will like this. I don't know if anyone will see this. I have 31 subscribers. Out of the 31, no one's making it this far. But maybe, you know, the YouTube algorithm can pop it off, and you know, so people can find it, love it. I'm a cool guy, right? We're just here for some positive vibes and a good time. It's all what I'm all about. Just want to chill, talk about some video games, interact with you guys, you know, in future videos, just play some games, just have a good time. I just want to be someone, you know, you can put on and just know that, hey, no matter what's going on in my life, for these next, whatever it is, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, you know, everything's going to be okay. And that's a lot of pressure put on me, but I really kind of want that to be what I can be for people on YouTube, you know? I want that to be the reason people click on my videos, is to know that it's just going to be a good time for a little bit. For a little bit, everything will be good. And, yeah, that's a lot to ask me. That's ignorant of me to think. But just put me on in the background, have a voice someone there with you. That's kind of what I want to do. Don't know if that's ignorant, terrible of me to think. Maybe that's, you know, maybe I'm a bad guy for thinking that. I don't know. I'm just doing this. I'm just getting into it. This is just the start. Click subscribe, because we're just going up from here. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your 9 favorite games in the comments down below. Love to hear from you. Love to let you know how wrong you are. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video so other people can find it. Find the good times we're all having here, so no one's missing out. Thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.